Welcome to Hoopers United, where we chill and talk about basketball. My name is David, and this is. So, tell me how you feel. The whole series. Tell me how you felt about the whole entire series. Oh, the one and only. Celtics versus Miami. You weren't scared like when you were watching the last game, when Miami Heat was making that comeback at the final stretch. How were you feeling? I wish I was there to see your face. You're probably biting your nails, trying to grab onto something. You weren't that scared. Come on. Oh, oh. Gotta turn up my mic here. I gotta turn up my mic here. My headset. Oh, yo. Do not disrespect him. Why do you always disrespect him? Put respect. Put respect on his name. I think Jimmy Butler is a superstar. Borderline. He. What? Yo. Can you finally put? Can you finally put respect on his name? Can you put respect on? Do you not respect what he did during that series? He had nobody, almost nobody. He literally was carrying. See, oh my gosh, you get me upset every time. You don't give him props. You don't give him respect. You don't up him on your rankings. He didn't move up at all. All right, okay. How about this? All right, let me ask you this then. All right, I'm gonna ask you to grade them, right? And you tell me a little bit why you created them. And we're gonna only talk about the Heat and the Celtics. Uh, Jason Tatum. What grade do you give him? Correct. Yeah. Really? Okay. Tell me why. All right. All right. All right. Jalen Brown. Really? Yeah. Tell me why. We've been knew that. Who didn't know that? Yeah, because majority of the slander would go to Jason Tatum because he's the number one. Okay. Anything else to add on to that? All right. So how about Marcus Smart? All right. Now, is he more? Do you see Smart more of a leader than Jason Tatum? Really? Okay. All right. Speaking about what about Al Horford? What grade do you give him? All right. All right. All right. So let's go. What about all right? Next to the Heat. Yeah. All right. How about the Heat? What grade do you give Jimmy Butler? Wow. Okay. Why, man? I think he had majority of good games. Oh, was that the one where there was one game he played that he was injured, and then there was one where the Celtics blew him out, like they were like hitting mad three. Is that one you're talking about? Okay, okay, all right. What about Bam? Nice. Okay. Yeah, the one that you texted me, the one that you texted me that Bam sucks and he played well that game. I was like, I hope you say that. What about Kyle Lowry? You gotta give him a grade. Okay. Why? Oh, okay, relax. No, no, no. That's too much. You're giving too much credit right there. Chris Paul's better than him. At least he got a championship. You're right. Uh, I don't think anybody else. You can't. He was out for like main. Yeah, we can't. I can't put him because he didn't play too much. Yeah, that's messed up. Cause he's the veteran who speaks. Let him speak. Yeah, we know he gets paid to for something. I don't know why Pat. I don't know why Pat Riley pays him. Pat Riley should just say, "Hey, you know what? Instead of just paying you, in the locker room, might as well just pay you to coach or something. You know what I mean? Like be one of the part of the team." Yeah, I still don't know why Judas have him still there. Like, why does he need just move into like the front office or something? You know what I mean? I find that weird. I don't know. Pat Riley maybe likes him. I don't know. Cause Pat Riley, if he didn't like him, he wouldn't pay him just to be there on the bench. Yeah, You gotta respect it. Now that this series is over, what do you see? All right, let's go first. Let's talk about strengths and weaknesses. We're gonna just see your view because you're the big Celtics fan. What against Golden State? What do you think is the Celtics' strengths, or you think? Okay, and how do you know off your head what the regular season, how they look when they were facing off? Yeah. Do you remember? I don't have that. I don't have that pulled up. I think Celtics has a winning record against them during the regular season. Uh, Something telling me because I think I seen this earlier today. But what about the weaknesses? What do you think there? Celtics weakness. Alright, what about Warriors? What do you think their strengths are against Celtics? Weaknesses. Compo. Okay. What about Yeah, that's it. Okay. Do you have any predictions? Are you serious? I didn't think I would hear that. You don't think this will be a new era? You don't think Jason Tatum will at least have some good games to push it over? Jalen Brown going on a three, you know? You don't think? Yeah, but I told you in the playoffs, depth doesn't matter that much because the starters are playing majority of the minutes. You know this. All right. When's their first game? Yeah, Thursday. That's exciting. I think I think Celtics are tough. I think it's gonna go to Game 7, and I think it's gonna be tough because I just I just feel like Boston has this youth. They have like they're not bad. They can I think they can compete with them, not due to just their youth. I think their team. They're just working so well because I I didn't tell you this. I was talking to somebody else, and in my head I was saying who's gonna win, Heat or the Celtics. My head said Celtics, but my heart said Heat. You know, I was like, there's something about the Celtics. They just beat two game, the game sevens, and if you beat the champion, like, nah, I think you're gonna win because at the same time, I felt like that was gonna be bring more true because Jimmy was doing his damnedest to carry, and there was nobody else. So I'm like, yeah, nah, it's just not looking good. If Jimmy goes off for another 40 plus game or something like that, then I could have saw Celtics losing, but he didn't. So I don't think it's gonna be a short one. I feel like this Celtics team. This is the start of a new era. Hopefully, this is like literally the next step for these. You know what I mean? Like after watching all those, you guys were what? Y'all lost in the Eastern Conference, right? Finals before, like last year. I mean, last or something like that. Y'all lost, but you guys were learning, and Celtics were a good team. I thought they were a good team. A lot of, I just think yeah. I don't know what clicked with Imi Udoka. I really don't because what's his name? What was your last coach? Oh my god, Brad Stevens, right? Yeah, he was a good coach, right? But I think he was the only coach in the NBA who relied heavily into the analytics compared to the other coaches who use analytics, but they still use, the regular eye test and all the regular old school coaching, the normal coaching you're supposed to do. And I said, and I thought in my head, Celtics will always be a good team because analytics will always, put you on the right path. But you need more than just the analytics. You need the just go out and coach, And I don't think Brad Stevens had that part. I think that yeah, but that doesn't matter. Is I you guys were still good. You guys were still good though. I mean, yeah, but I'm just that's how I feel. I think even if even if Brad Steven even if Brad Steven had this current team, I don't think he would bring him. I don't think he would make it. I think Imi Udoka is different. I just think it is what? Who? Oh no, I don't think that. I don't think it's just that. I don't know. Maybe maybe Brad Stevens was good for what he did. Maybe Imi Udoka is just a bit better because I don't think because like I said, I think Brad Stevens is more like an analytics coach. He relies more on the number compared to Imi Udoka, who was a player. First of all, I mean he wasn't a right, but he was but when you go on the Spurs and you're under Greg Popovich, I'm pretty sure he learned a lot, and especially from somebody like Greg. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So he played on the Spurs and then got to be part of the coaching lineup or whatever the team. So that like you can't put that out. You know what I mean? You can't overlook that. Yeah, but that makes no sense because Amy Udo wasn't. Hold on, wasn't he? Wasn't he the coach for the entire season? Yeah, we all saw it. We all were surprised by this. You act like you weren't surprised either. Somehow, at January, whatever, what was it? December, January, one of those, around there. Like they turned it around. Nobody knows why. Random drug test? No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know why. Like nobody knows why. Nobody here knows why. You don't even know. But you are on the ride and you're enjoying it. Are you sure, or you heard, or they heard all the stuff? Remember how Jason Tatum heard all the talk? Like I said, I going back. I think Celtics have a shot, a real shot to win this. I really do. I really do. I you do. And Horford, like I said, I your team is your Celtics are just a great. They're inexperienced, but they're an inexperienced complete team. I feel like they and like I said, I thought Al Horford. Like I said, I'm still surprised how well he's doing this second stint. He's like he got this fire under him. He got something to prove. Like holy cow! Like he sure Giannis scored his number. Giannis scored his numbers, but Al Horford for his age did not make it easy for Giannis. Like he slowed him down at least. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. He played every series. That's what I'm saying. Like this team. I don't know. I don't know. I feel maybe they can win the champion. Maybe this is it. You never know. Because remember, this is not like last season where the rules also change. Remember, because Golden State, you couldn't really, if you tap them and they shoot threes, you know what I mean. Now with this playoffs, how physical it has been, I think Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum, you know what I mean, Jalen Brown, they can be more physical with Clay and Curry and use more energy. That's what I'm saying. Like people are gonna think they're gonna shoot the lights out, but I'm like, hold on, this playoffs has been physical, and that takes a lot of energy from both. So I think they could have a chance, like big time, if they play that hard defense. You know what I mean? Like nobody thinks about that, but that is important because that's how it was throughout all the series in the playoffs. You've seen it, obviously more so with Celtics on their side because they had to go through seven, 3 game sevens series. I don't. That's what I think. That's just in my mind. How about that? I think it's do. We'll see. I think it's gonna be the stamina. I think it's gonna be the defense. How rough can they be? But that's just me. I don't know if you see that, because I think I think you're seeing the threes. You're worried about that because Golden State's, but you gotta remember that the rules are different now. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Jason Tatum has some slippery hands there. Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, obviously that's why Smart is the what is it? The majority of the ball handler. Out of all those three, out of all those three, you rather have Smart come up with the ball. Okay then. Right, but his like you said, his leader. Right, but you said it. He's the leader on that team, which I can see. So the leader has to bring up the ball, and he hasn't really played that position a lot, has he? Wasn't like what's his name was there? Yeah, like wasn't Kemba Walker there? Who else was there? Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like this is you got to give him a break. He's this is something new, I believe to him. Oh yeah, I'm just I think they should. Marcus Smart is a good player to defend Curry. If he can be, if he can be physical, I don't know if the matchups are perfect. But the thing is, one thing is that gets me worried is how much stamina does Smart have? Because if you watch, because the Warriors are different. You know this already. Their ball movement is very fluid. Their fluid off ball takes a lot of stamina, and Heat doesn't do that. The Bucks don't do that. The Nets don't do that. That's a lot of ISO ball. This is just a different matchup. That's I think the stamina is key. Is just gotta watch that. That's what That's what I'm saying. Like he's gotta get him tired by physicalness. I'm excited. I'll tell you this. I'm excited as a fan. Like I was disappointed when they won. I was disappointed. I was disappointed when he lost, but I was like, you know what? This is I'm enjoying the basketball. I not just that. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I wanted to see the Heat advance, but I'm like, yes, I did. I wanted them to win that matchup. But all I know is I'm just happy. I want to see this. This is good. I'm so happy. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I just don't want blowouts. That's my problem. These playoffs have been a lot of blowouts back and forth. But the thing is, it's so weird that these are blowouts that just go to game sevens or long games. It's a weird thing. Well, maybe on the east. On the east, I'm excited. Now your big problem is you don't. Who's your other player? Because they have Clay, Curry, right? Draymond, Poole, and then they have Wiggins. Are you sure they're perfect? Like who's your power forward or whatever? Who can take on that? That yeah, yeah. Because you guys have off my head Al Horford, right? Go ahead. Jalen. Oh, oh, okay. Who's your starter? That's what I was wondering. Who's your starter? Oh, that's right. Is he power forward or what position does he play? Derek White. I forgot. Derek White. Okay, so yeah, so he's gonna switch out. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a dangerous lineup, even with Wiggins in there. If they play that full lineup, right? Yeah, but this is the finals. They're gonna pull something like that. I know that. Yeah, yeah. I know, but yes, I understand that. But well, Clay doesn't need ball. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But I just think they're gonna pull that lineup for some reason. I think they're gonna pull because this is the finals. They have to. That's what I'm saying. They have to pull all those players in together. I don't care if I was a coach in the finals, and I understand you saying Clay and Poole can't be on the same floor, but they'll make it work. I'll be like, damn it, you'll make it work. It's a fine. You know what I mean? It's the finals. Yeah. Well, I got you. Anything else you wanna add?